when you're an entertainer and you make a lot of money, more than most people, and you do well, it's a double.
Hey, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now, if you don't know who that is, that's an actor by the name of Clifton Powell. You may know him in the role he played Martin Luther King, or most people know him as the role of Pinky in Next Friday. So that's what most people be familiar with that role. But when it comes down to it, I had saw this little clip. It was like a little interview clip. I plan on going to watch the whole thing, but the interview that popped up was only like a 16-minute clip, and I always click on his interviews because I just like how he carries himself. I like how he talk. So when it came down to it, the interview was about. Okay, let me finish out what he was saying. I know that was just a 7-minute clip, but he was basically saying when you're doing well and you're doing better than the average person, it's like a double-edged sword because people really hate on you. Because before he said that, he described the incident where 5 black guys was hating on him and saying he think he better than people, or what have he done for the community that wasn't gonna let him out the bathroom. Like, what has he done for the community? You know what I mean? And I know people do that because even in the All Eyes on Me video, not the All Eyes on Me movie, the Demetrius, I forgot his last name, but he played Tupac, and I feel like he played that role well. But it was a scene in that movie where they approached Tupac, which was the actor Demetrius, and like, what you doing? What have you done for the community? You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure Tupac was hit with that question a lot. You know what I mean? And it be your own people. It's always your own people. It was 5 black guys who approached Clifton Powell in their bathroom. It's always other people, your own kind, saying, what have you done for your community when you making a lot of money? You know what I mean? As if they're hanging with these people 24/7. You know what I mean? Like, we have large families, so when it comes down to it, just because you have a large family, that don't mean you're gonna give back to everybody in the family. But when you're making money, first of all, a lot of these rappers and actors don't get as much money as people think in their heads. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, a lot of these people give back to their family, their mamas, their daddies. They buying people cars left and right. You know what I mean? They even probably buying stuff for their spouses, or if they ain't married, buying stuff for the women that they're choosing. So people always feel entitled for somebody to talk back to them or either give them something. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing for your community? And that's what he said. He asked the guy in the clip. Like, people always want to ask you what you doing and what you what you contributing to back to what I got going. You know what I mean? But as soon as they and it'd be the same people, if the shoe was on the other foot, there would be nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? It's like the pot calling the kettle black, in other words. Because he was like, it come with a lot of hate, and I can understand that. You know what I mean? He was like, acting comes with a lot of hate, especially the roles you choose. Because I never seen that movie. I think it was the movie Women Wired Down Lost or something, where he played a RAP. You know what I'm saying? A person who did that, sexual assault to somebody, and he was in a store, and somebody came in. And like, this that dude that raped, you know what I'm saying? And he had to put that person in check because, like, people are crazy, mentally ill out here. Even when it comes to Michael Ealy, he's a good actor. Michael Ealy. People, when they watch his roles, he playing like a psycho person. People get in the comment section and be crazy, like, he played this role too well. I bet he act like that in real life. No, he is an actor. They go to school for this. You know what I mean? Their job as an actor is to be convincing that they're really the person that they're playing in that role. Just like when I done seen it happen a lot of times, you know what I mean? Just on the social media, people getting really mad at Tyreek, you know what I mean? And Tyreek, his real name is Michael Rainey Jr. And I watched his interview where he was saying the same thing, like, people really be mad at him. Cause like I said, I never watched the episode of Power, but people be really mad at him for the fact that whatever he did in the show, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll be able to relate more if I was a watcher of Power. But whatever he be doing in there, people really be mad about that. Though they was mad at one upon a time. I feel like they didn't calm down now because they probably like his character. But when he first started off, man, people was mad at what he was doing. Whatever he was doing, it made them mad. That's why, like, a couple years ago, when people was telling me, man, we need to link up, we need to do certain things and all that. And I always tell people, like, nah, I have to really think on that. I ain't trying to link up with nobody because, like I said, I don't know people. I don't know the people who's viewing me. It's a lot of people out here take psych meds and they crazy. Like, I'm all for coming together. And I've been said this plenty of times, and people didn't agree with me. You know what I'm saying? Some people probably haven't, but they haven't been vocal on it. They was like, man, I said, the only time we gonna come together is like when the world coming to the end, like coming to an end, and we gotta defend ourselves as human beings, you know what I mean? Or gods and goddesses, emperors and kings, you know, kings and queens. Because I can't monitor everybody who's watching me. And this might be somebody who's watching me who don't like me, who will be a part of the crowd. Like, I ain't got time to get caught up in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because people are crazy. When they feel like you making way more money than what you actually making, they get jealous. You know what I mean? Like, even when it comes down, you can see this on my channel. Cause like I said, it was a point in time in my channel where people were, like, I was getting a lot of views. People would come to my channel, go get a job, go do, you know what I'm saying? Like, really mad because a lot of people have this, they just hate when people making money, you know what I mean? They hate YouTubers, they hate just any type of content creator, people who doing music, and it comes out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like I said, the only way I can explain this, like the biggest video that I left on my channel is my first video. And even y'all can go check out that video, just look at the comments. Because I was talking about my job, my current job at the time. People was in the comments, you lazy, you ain't, get back to work. You know what I'm saying? With that slave mentality. Like, when you have, like, y'all pretty much see every comment I get now because, like, my channel has really did a reset. Like, I feel like I'm back in 2020 when I was just starting off because, like I said, they didn't hit my channel so hard. It looked like I'm just starting off, and it looks like I actually bought my subscribers now. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with like probably 70,000 subscribers. All those was organic. I never paid for no subscribers. This is how hard they hit my channel. So, like I said, when I was getting them 100,000 views and all that, man, I had so much hate. Y'all, like, if y'all was with me, y'all saw that. People don't like when you're doing well, you know what I mean? And it's sad, you know? People act like they can't take the time out to really focus on themselves. Because even in that interview with Clifton Powell, he was like, man, like everybody was out partying and having sex. I was at home trying to get my voice right for these roles, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to take the time out to work on themselves or work on whatever craft they building, but then they'll sit back, they'll sit back lurking on your channel or lurking on somebody who they hate, that they feel like got it all together. That person maybe got it all together to you because they was actually working on their craft instead of watching this person all day. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's good to watch different content creators and watch different movies, watch different cartoons, watch different episodes of Power, whatever show you like to watch. But still, turn that energy and redirect that energy back to yourself if you feel like you're not living the life that you want to live. You know what I mean? Because in this society, we know that if you're not a lawyer, a doctor, if you're not up there with those jobs, you have to have different hustles to make it in society. Just one job's not going to get it. Unless you budget your money and you really don't have no vices out there, and the only thing you do is like to be at the house and just eat. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. If a person is living their life right now and you feel like you really satisfied, that's what's up. But most people with their life, they're not satisfied. So if you want to be overly satisfied or just satisfied, period, you're going to have to stop giving your energy to other sources, other people. You know what I mean? That's why I practice on this channel all the time and tell people, man, to win and be successful, you have to focus on yourself. Like, for real, for real. That's why I don't even want, that's why, like I said, I drop songs from here and there or do stuff, but I would never want to be famous. All the famous people who saying they famous, you can tell what they go through, and they say it ain't all what it's perked up to be. You know what I mean? Cause like I said, even in my high point where I was getting a lot of views, I still didn't witness fame. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of people came in my inbox trying to use me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't let they go on because I knew I was already mature enough to know these people don't even, you know what I'm saying, really care. They trying to just use my buzz. You know what I mean? And there was no genuineness coming with what they brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people trying to give me they were trying to pay me though. They were trying to get me to promote their shoes, promote their channels, you know what I mean? Which I had no problem with it, but like I said, I'm a person of integrity, so a lot of people was coming at me with stuff that I didn't want to promote, you know what I mean? Like, I was telling people, like, I'm a conscious channel. I'm not gonna shout out your comedy channel, you know what I mean? Because that's not what my channel is in line with, you know what I mean? A lot of people coming at me with crazy little channel, like, you know what I'm saying? Not say crazy channel, whatever they was doing, like gaming channels and all that stuff, you know what I mean? I just wasn't promoting it, you know what I'm saying? And like certain type of shoes, like if I'm gonna take some money for some products or whatever to promote, it's gonna be something I'm using. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be like something like some CMOS, like I showed y'all with Dr. Bob Price. And he didn't even pay me for that. That was some stuff I just really bought. But when y'all see me promote something, it's gonna be something I'm using and that I can verify that the quality of this product is good because I got people who watch me and trust me. That I'm not finna do nothing just for no money. And these people get their shoes and it's some off-brand shoes, or you know what I mean? They didn't finish you, but the whole time I done took some money and promoted this person. I ain't gonna do this, so I just stayed away from all the little money grabs they were trying to throw at me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when it come down to it, a lot of people, man, gotta get off that jealousy tip. You know what I'm saying? Get off your ass and do what you need to do. If you gonna sit back and hate on somebody, bruh, check out what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you're gonna remain with no money. You're gonna remain broke and less ambitious than the next person because you're not making any content. You sit back and you wish you had the courage to make content, or you feel like you're not handsome enough, or you're a female, you feel like you're not cute enough, or your body type, you know what I mean? Whatever you feeling, that's what should make you get on the internet faster. Because if you feel like you gonna progress, get on there while you 300 pounds, 400 pounds. And while you recording yourself, get in the gym, start losing that weight. You can actually put that on camera and motivate people. I never been an overweight person, but when I see overweight people on social media and they got like a before and after picture, man, that motivates me. You know what I'm saying? Because that person got up and took the time to lose the weight, took the time to eat properly. And they, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna gain a following like that because people like to see people who are motivated, even if they're not motivated. That's what brings their motivation to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I done motivated a lot of people who do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Just me being from Memphis. A lot of people probably would have never guessed it. You know what I'm saying? So, I know I took this video all over the place, but I'm gonna leave the link in the description to the interview because I feel like people need to watch it. You know, like people like. Well, I love watching Clifton Powell, you know what I mean? Being a good actor comes with a lot of stuff. Just being a good person comes with a lot of stuff. Because people hate to see that, you know what I mean? And he said in the interview, he was like, people be hating on you and all that. He was like, that's because they hate themselves. Like, for real, like I said, out of all the people who's watching me, it's like 5% of people who watch me right now know they don't like me. But they can't stop clicking. You know what I'm saying? It's something about me that they like, you know what I'm saying? But it comes off in the form of hate. Everybody has that. Every channel has that. I don't care how pop Ralph Smart. I don't care how he talk. I don't care if he never cusses in his video or whatever. There's still people in his comment section that probably won't watching his videos that's not gonna probably ever say something, but just know they're there. That's just like the saying goes. Light beings are attracted to light beings, but even the dark is attracted to the light. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on this, man. Sure, if you like the video, subscribe, and y'all be blessed on walking that smoke.